The chandelier above our table flickered once, just once, enough to catch my attention. My wife's mother noticed it too. She smiled, thin, precise, surgical, the kind of smile that doesn't celebrate, it measures. "Looks like we're one seat short," she said, eyes already on me. The waiter froze. The kids whispered. My wife didn't look up from her phone. I stood there, jacket still on, surrounded by polished marble and crystal glasses that cost more than my first car. No chair, no place setting, nothing with my name on it. Her mother leaned back. "You can sit with the kids," she said softly, then tilted her head. "Or maybe try the pub downtown. They might have space." A ripple of quiet laughter followed, controlled, approved. I felt it then, that familiar tightening in my chest. Not anger, recognition. This wasn't spontaneous. This was rehearsed. I looked at my wife. She finally met my eyes, just for a second. And in that second, I understood something had already been decided without me. I laughed. Not loud, not dramatic. A short, surprised laugh. Then I turned and caught the waiter's sleeve. "Could you call the owner?" I asked. Calm, almost polite. My wife's mother's smile twitched. This dinner wasn't about celebration. It never was. It was about placement. For months, I'd felt it, the subtle shifts. Conversations stopping when I entered, my wife's phone turned face down, her mother's sudden interest in our finances, our house, our future, and always that undertone, like I was temporary, replaceable. Her mother had started introducing another man to the family. Not directly, just present. At birthdays, at school events. Too familiar, too comfortable. She called him a family friend. He laughed too easily with my wife, touched her shoulder when he spoke. I noticed everything. I said nothing. Suspicion isn't loud, it's patient. At night, while my wife slept, I replayed moments, counted inconsistencies, built timelines in my head. I didn't accuse, I didn't beg. I waited, because betrayal always rushes. Truth doesn't. Tonight was meant to humiliate me, to push me out without confrontation. A social execution. No seat, no place. A message. You don't belong here anymore. Her mother watched me like a chess player who believed the game was already over. She didn't know I'd been studying the board for months. I never checked her phone. I didn't need to. I checked records instead. Credit card charges, hotel bookings labeled as work trips, the same city, the same weekends, always one extra room. I watched her mother's patterns, how she shielded conversations, how she positioned herself between me and my wife at gatherings. She wasn't protecting her daughter, she was managing an exit. I ran background checks, quiet ones. The family friend had a history. Short relationships, convenient timing, a pattern of being introduced by mothers. I ordered a paternity test for our youngest, framed it as a routine medical requirement. The envelope arrived on a Tuesday. I didn't open it yet. Some truths need the right moment. Externally, I stayed the same. Smiled, paid bills, kissed my wife goodnight. Internally, I was already gone. This dinner was their finale, public, clean, embarrassing. They wanted me small. They didn't know who I was small to. The owner appeared from the back. Mid-40s, tailored suit, calm eyes. He stopped when he saw me. Then he smiled. "Sorry for the delay," he said. "I was finishing a call." My wife's mother stood slightly. Respect, automatic. "Sir," she began, "there seems to be some confusion." "It's no confusion," he said, still looking at me. He turned to the staff. "Bring out the head table." Silence fell like a held breath. He placed a hand on my shoulder. "For my partner." My wife dropped her phone, her mother's face drained of color. I leaned closer to her. "You planned this dinner," I said quietly. "You just forgot one thing." I slid the envelope onto the table, the DNA results. Not for the kids, for the family friend. Her eyes darted, her control fractured. The owner, my partner, met her gaze. I also funded the investigation and the surveillance. The man she'd been grooming as my replacement? Married. To her sister.
I didn't raise my voice. I didn't gloat. I simply pulled out a chair at the head of the table. My wife was crying now, silent, shaking. Her mother reached for her. I stopped her with a look. This was never about love, I said. It was about control. I stood. Dinner's on me, I told the table, but I won't be staying. I turned to my wife. I knew, I said. I just needed you to know I knew. Then I walked away. Behind me, I heard a glass shatter. Outside, the night air was clean, cold, honest. I didn't feel victorious. I felt empty and relieved. Some battles aren't won by staying. They're won by leaving with everything intact. I got in my car, checked my phone. No messages. Perfect. I drove away knowing one thing for certain. They tried to erase me.